Hello everyone, I'm Destiny. Once a month, I create little learning corners or preschool units for my preschooler we learn at home. This one is about plants. So here are some things that I would like my preschooler to know at the very end of this month-long unit. First, I would like him to be able to name the parts of a plant: soil, roots, stem, leaves, petals, and seeds. We rented out this book by National Geographic because it has a clear picture of the buds and the flower parts. It also has this graphic picture of a bumblebee to explain how pollen gets on their bodies and how bees are responsible for pollinating. This book is called From Seed to Plant by Gail Gibbons. Their diagram of the inside of an apple blossom is a great visual when trying to explain how the transformation takes place. The female part is here, the male part is there, pollen travels down to the oval, which is where we get the term ovulation. And that's how we get an apple. Little did I know, the flesh comes from the female part of the flower. And here we can still see the male part of the flower, still intact, and even a part of the flower on the bottom of the apple. One detail that these pictures fail to mention is the phases that the apple tree itself goes through. So I picked up this book from the library called Thermodynamics by Ruth Spiro. The illustration by Irene Chan is amazing just for that. The flowers bloom in the spring, are growing in the summer, and by fall they're ready to pick and eat. The previous page is even better. They beautifully illustrate the process of photosynthesis. Do you see all of these water droplets entering the roots and going into the tree and the flowers? You can even see the sun rays. So the very last part is the seed. You can see it in the middle of the apple, and now we're back to square one of the plant life cycle. Here I'm showing the hands-on resources we rented from the library, also available from Learning Resources. This space I added different types of seeds to compare, as there are different seed families and placements. I also rented at the library these little critters you might find in your garden. Lastly, we read a book about gardening and what kind of wildlife you're likely to see around trees, like squirrels, caterpillars who eat leaves, and birds' nests. That concludes our preschool plant unit study in our little learning corner. Follow for more preschool at home content. Bye!